theme song was called Family, and the words were about family matters. They sold, or bought, I should say, bought the rights to the theme song from Gladys, and Gladys got rich off of the theme song Family Matters. Bill Cosby, who bought the half of the rights, rewrote the show, and his 5 children, instead of having 4 or a cast of 5, he wrote all of them as his children. And Jaleel White's character, he changed that character to a girl. He made that Rudy. Christoph St. John's character, he made that Theodore. See, when you know about the classics and you know about the beginning of things, it helps you to understand how things became the way they were. Nobody had an original thought. Even Della Reese took her idea once she was down and out, almost didn't have no money. She did the Touched by an Angel. She redid the show, Charlie and Company, and it was called The Royal Family, with Red Fox playing the character of Charlie. And Charlie was supposed to be a grandfather, and the children were supposed to have grown up. But if you've seen Charlie and Company, you notice how all 3 shows all had the same bond. Cosby Show, Claire Huxtable plays the same role that Gladys Knight did, except she's a lawyer instead of a paralegal. Charlie and Company, he's a mailman who goes around making rounds, which Bill Cosby wrote that as a doctor who goes around making rounds. See the similarity?
Mm-hmm.
Family Matters. The father was a police officer who goes around making rounds. Aunt Rachel was Aunt Rachel, sister-in-law. And to Reginald Val Johnson, the wife's name was Harriet instead of Henrietta. Same name, you know. So, and every time you ask the wife, Harriet, what are you doing today, Harriet? Who are you supposed to be? When she dressed up for Halloween, she said she was Diana Ross instead of Diana Richmond, which was Gladys Knight's character. It was the Richmond family. And Bill Cosby made his family the Huxtable family. Family Matters made their family the Winslow family. And Winslow is a city in Virginia. Richmond, but I don't know where Bill got the Huxtable name from. That has nothing to do about Virginia. So that was a good show. If you've ever seen it or thought you'd like to see it, go and check it out. It's a good show. It's about a black middle class family. Say it again. Oh, okay. Flip Wilson was a mailman in the pilot.
Mm-hmm.
They're telling me he was a highway inspector on the show. But if you see the first episode, he was a mailman, and he didn't want to get more money, so he became division of highway. Gladys Knight, the character, she was studying to be a paralegal. She was taking night school classes, and during the day, she was a school teacher. since you want to get technical. But that's what they did. Now, the daughter of Lauren, she plays the girl Laura on Family Matters. See how they all use the same name? Because Steve Urkel was in love with Laura. And then Della Reese played Aunt Rachel. So Family Matters has actually ripped this whole script off, you might as well say. They didn't even try to change the people's names, where Bill Cosby did change the name and occupation, but they still was similar. So that's a good catch. Good catch. All right, back to you, Greg.
Let me do what's new in Baltimore.
All right.
I got three other stories that I'll give to you. Child found safe after suspects steal a car in downtown Baltimore. Yee, baby. Police say a child was found safe after two suspects stole a car Tuesday afternoon downtown, police say. According to police, a man was pumping gas at a gas station on 400 block of Russell Street when two unknown suspects jumped in the car with an 8-year-old inside. The child was found unharmed at a location, but police said the car was not found. Any suspects or any whereabouts, call Metro Crime Stoppers or call 911. A man shot dead in broad daylight in East Baltimore. Officers were called in the 1600 block of Asa Mason, where reported a shooting around 1:16 p.m. There were found a man suffering with multiple gunshot wounds to his body. The victim was transported to hospital for treatment. Eastern District detectives are asking anyone with any whereabouts and contact Metro Crime Stoppers, which is 1-8667 lockup, or 410-396-2433. That's 410-396-2433. All calls are anonymous. Jesus fucking Christ. Let me see some feel-good fucking stories. No, feel-good fucking stories around Baltimore. New playground in Baltimore created to help those hit hardest by COVID-19. During the turmoil of pandemic and all the changes that are going on with beginning of the word new normal, shit. Normal is one thing remains the same, but importance of ensuring our children to take care of not only the mental stability, but creativity, but physical as well. Baltimore City Public Schools and United Healthcare and Kaboom are having partnered together to do just that. United States Care's mission is to help live healthier lives to those, of course, includes children. They also got together and made a playground that's safe for children, so they can basically be not only social distance but also play in safety. This playground, which is built at the end of it will be built in the end of September, and where it's going to be made it possible not only from the partnerships but only with creativity of Baltimore City's children and families. Because of the weird time that we're going into, it's nice to have a safe place for children to play around. In July, students at Hampton Elementary School, particularly in a virtual design day, where they were having a creative team to design a playground that is safe for those that want to play. Those children in the elementary and middle schools take part in a long commitment of Baltimore kids and families, take part in drawings to build this playground. The winner of that building will be built in a raffle, and we'll see what happens. This is very good. Playgrounds, you don't see much playgrounds being built safely as much. And the playground next to me was basically needed to be rebuilt as always because people keep vandalizing it. But they reached out to 17,000 places. They were built 70,000 places around Baltimore City and reach out to 11 million kids around. So this would be a good step in the right direction for Baltimore. That's one of the feel-good stories of the day, and that is what's your news in Baltimore. Now, let me see the schedule. I know we're going off time in our late show. You want to take a break, or do you want to keep going, Dr. Q?
Yeah, keep going. Ain't no break.
Okay. Well, let me tell you what's new for tomorrow. What's going on for tomorrow is your monologue. That's inappropriate. Dr. Q will read letters for me to say that's inappropriate. What's on your mind? Me and Dr. Q will discuss what's on our mind. Our Black History Minutes, what's new in Baltimore, what's coming up for future shows, and my final thoughts. But all these goodness and more will be BeMoreTalk.org. That's BeMoreTalk.org. Here you find the home video Bomber Talking Live. You can catch our past episodes on demand and beyond from Season 1 and Season 2. And also, you can catch our bios and who we are about and what we're here for. And check our show schedule, what's coming in, what's coming out. Who knows? Everything happens in Bomber Talking Live. We're unscripted, unrehearsed, real people, real talk. Every weekday from 7 to 8:30 p.m., but sometimes the party just keep on going a little bit longer, like our new late show that we have. But any comments or questions to ask me, Dr. Q, what happened? What's going on? Feel free to ask us. Our phone lines are standing by. Our number is 917-889-8825. Once again, that's 917-889-8825. Call in, press 1 to speak to us. If not, be listening to you. We're almost like a live, unscripted, unrehearsed, real people, real talk. Any comments or letters or anything else, or to Cody Brooks at info@bemoretalk.org. That's info@bemoretalk.org. Anything you want to add before I add my final thoughts? Or know that what happened? Who didn't? What happened to the show? Who did what?
Did nobody do what? The system didn't load on time. So usually, if I gave it a 5-minute tick, if it don't run in 5 minutes, then you just cancel the show. Since we can't cancel the show, we're going to use the break time. Instead, just start it when it runs, and it ran about 7:18. So we started the show at 7:18 or 7:40.
Yeah,
I think it was 7:48.
No, yeah, it was 7:42, by the way, because I was keep on time and schedule. But
yeah.
Okay, Sarah. Shit happens to everybody. Shit happens.
As long as you're white.